All right, live from Hollywood, California. This is it. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for the watch along of AEW Rampage. Hello, my name is Zach. This is the West Coast Podcast station right here on YouTube. Thanks for checking out the stream. Tonight is going to be a big night. We got some stuff that was just announced online. So let's take a look at what we got on the card so far. We have the Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks. Scorpio Sky will defend his championship against Dante Martin. Kira Hogan will face Athena, new to the company. Also just added, CM Punk is going to address the AEW World Championship live. Let us know in the chats what you think that is going to be about. And also added is, not that, there it is, Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks, the absolute Ricky Starks, in action tonight against who we don't know, as the Meg finishes up right here on TNT. That is going down tonight. During the commercial breaks, we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about news and rumors. We're going to briefly talk about MJF. So I want all your thoughts throughout the night, anything you think about MJF, and watch tonight. See if they reference or don't reference something purposely with MJF, because we're going to talk about that. And also trivia during the commercial breaks as well. So get ready in the chat. We'll see how good you do as Rampage starts up right now. All right. Let me know what you guys thought of Dynamite. Love the new set on Dynamite. I thought it was great out there in LA right here, and they're back again. A lot of the trivia that we're going to do is based on what AEW stars were doing when they were here in LA all week. So if you're following them on social media, you'll know the answers when we hit those questions. So again, we do a lot of pop culture stuff here on the channel. We do some video game playing as well. You can watch Eric play NBA 2K as WWE superstars. Good stuff, all on the channel. So make sure you subscribe, and we want you to be a part of our family. So welcome to Rampage. Taz, Jericho, and Adam Cole. Oh, man. All right. Young Bucks in their home arena, home area right now. We got Young Bucks versus the Lucha Brothers. Let me know who you got in this matchup right now as it kicks off. No entrances, probably due to CM Punk coming out and addressing something. Who knows? He might have injured himself. He was gimping after he did that stage dive before the match on Wednesday night, so that might be what is going on with him, but we'll find out tonight. But hit up the chats. I want to hear from you all night long. And if you're not watching this live, don't worry. I do check the chats all night, so hit me up with a comment. Kind of a big match for Rampage, but, I mean, again, Young Bucks in their hometown. It's been so long since they had a big match on the West Coast. Easily had to be before the pandemic. They're going to play the crowd a little bit here. Hot crowd. They are in Ontario, California, a little bit of ways away from right here where we are in Hollywood. There you go. A little disrespect shown to Penta. Alex Abrahantes on the side there. There we go. Now this match is going to kick off. The California Pants, they are representing their home state right there. Nice and simple. Would have liked to hear the pop when they came out. I'm sure someone's going to tweet it. Oh, there we go. More disrespect. That's fine. We know once they get this match started, and yeah, it's already getting some flips and kicks in. All right. Let me know if you're watching this weekend. Let me know if you started up any new series. A lot of new stuff out there. A lot of new stuff coming this summer. Let me know what you thought of Top Gun Maverick. We'll, I don't know. We'll see. Everyone says it's really good. I'm just gonna, whatever. Good use. Both these teams are used to wrestling wrestlers and high flyers, so that kind of created their styles to mesh with every kind of team. I'd say these are two teams that no matter who you put them against, you could have match of the night. I think this sold out. As of this morning, I think there were maybe 20 seats left, and I'm sure those flew. There we go. Able to hold that Rey Fenix. Pants that the Young Bucks are wearing look comfy. So like pajama pants, got a little pocket in the side to sneak cookies at night. They got like shoes to match too. Young Bucks really doing it up. Let me know if you're watching anything else. If you watched SmackDown already, let me know how that was. I'll watch that later tonight. All these reverses. Ray Phoenix is so smooth. The Bucks are smooth too. They really weak the pose. Nope. More action. There we go. All day with these two. We are going to talk briefly about MJF, so don't worry. We'll touch on that. But I mainly want to hear from you on what you think about MJF and what happened. So again, if you're not watching this live, comment, because we're going to talk about it live on the show this weekend. Me, Eric, and Knock, all three of us, we'll talk the talk about it. I'll give a brief rundown about what I think it is. Obviously, I'm going to say it's a work. So we'll talk about that at the commercial break. We got news and rumors, a lot of stuff been going on. And then I got fun trivia for everyone to play. So CM Punk, what is he going to talk about tonight? And now we got Powerhouse Hobbs added as well with Ricky Starks facing someone. Will JD Drake get beat twice in 1 week? We shall see. Athena makes her debut. Big jump out. Suicida. Yeah, Dante Martin, man. Dante Martin's on another level right now. I hate to say it, the best thing that happened in his career was his brother getting injured twice. I feel bad for his brother, though. I think they might be going to picture-in-picture soon. We will talk MJF during the first one. Let me know your thoughts on MJF. We are going to talk about him at the first commercial break. This match is always like any place on any card, these two facing each other is just exciting. Getcho, how you doing? I'm doing all right here in Hollywood, California. How you doing tonight? What are you doing this weekend? What are you watching? And how are you liking this tag team matchup? Nice. There we go. Are we going for a double move? Double submission moves. That is nice. The hair should be legal to pull. If it's legal in the NFL to pull, it should be legal in wrestling. You can kick people in the face legally in wrestling, but you can't pull their hair. Pow. All right, first commercial break, MJF. Second commercial break, we'll talk news and rumors. And after that, I have trivia for you the rest of the night during the commercial breaks. Get ready and let me know in the chats what you think of the action on Rampage. Those outside bumps. Hot crowd in Ontario, California. Just a little ways away from right here in Hollywood, California. Getcho, you damn Skippy. They always deliver. Thanks for checking out the stream, Getcho. Really appreciate that. We got a lot going on the station. Like I said, Eric just streamed NBA 2K as WWE Superstars. And then we have the podcast, Eric, Knock, and myself this weekend. Yep. JT88, welcome. Hope you're having a good night, man. Or woman, whoever. We are at the first commercial break. So let's talk about it. What did you think of this? What are your thoughts on... I'm covering up my own thing. Let me just get myself out of there. As pretty as I am, what are your thoughts on the MJF promo / work? It obviously got to be a work. He counted the TV guy down as he was counting him down, so you could see him even still counting down, but whatever. Let me know your comments all night long during this, what you think about it. We will be talking about this on the podcast, but what are your thoughts on this? Did you like it? Did you not? The only major question I have is, when did this start to become a work? The no-show, I obviously was surprised at, but now I kind of think it was a work as well. I don't think it is what the dirt sheet said, that MJF was in a bad place. I think this whole thing was a work, and MJF, I think, is the smart one to orchestrate it. Going into this promo and watching it as a work, I will give this still an A+. But let us know what you think about this whole situation. He is off the roster page. His merchandise has been pulled. They have unfollowed each other on Twitter. All the things that coincide with Naomi and Sasha Banks, but then all of this, especially Punk coming out at the end, is going back to where Punk dropped a pipe bomb and became what MJF was. So let me know what you think. This is the MJF version of the CM Punk storyline with Sasha Banks and Naomi stuff sprinkled in. JT88, what you got here? I think this whole past weekend was a work, missing the Fan Fest, the plane thing, etc. It was decided to turn it into a work a few weeks ago after he put Wardlow over. Fully agree with you, JT88, to take place after he put Wardlow over me. Yeah, gotcha. I agree. He had respect for Wardlow and everything like that. So let us know all throughout if you just randomly come up with something or you notice something that they're not pointing out here on Rampage. Let us know. They purposely didn't talk about him anymore as the night went on or even after that segment happened. So that was it. Let us know your thoughts on that. Throughout the whole thing. We got a lot more stuff coming up here during the commercials, news and rumors, and trivia special for you. I got pop culture stuff, and AEW stars were all over in LA here this past week, and we're going to figure out what they were doing by playing some trivia. A lot of cool stuff. Carnage Rage. I believe this is a work to put MJF in the title picture. I agree, and then he takes the title from Punk this fall, but we don't know what Punk's going to say tonight, so we don't know. Carnage Rage. I have a slide in trivia that is just for us. Everyone else is going to like it too, but I mean, it's just for us because of the best prediction booker in the world, Carnage Rage, is here with us. Match is still good anytime these two are together. It's good in my opinion because Tony obviously realizes MJF is a genius and agreed to let him do this. I agree as well, and they probably figured that MJF, if he missed this, they could just do this big angle, and they refunded money. So I mean, that's and they got they got to meet someone else from AEW. So it's not a total wash, but it is still not a total loss for fans as well. So I've gone to many meet and greets in my day, and I would have been pissed for a couple of them to not show, especially The Rock when he first started being The Rock. Huge Rock fan at that time. That one would have pissed me off, but I don't know. Kind of like in hindsight, wouldn't you not feel kind of special about like being at that meet and greet and that happened to you, but you're kind of part of this big story? Just in my opinion. Also, you can hurt me on the whole Double or Nothing main event because God damn it, I thought Kenta was coming. Carnage, me too. I am so disappointed. If we talk about promo, it was great. Every word enunciated correctly. Getcha, it is. So again, knowing this was a work the whole time, knowing the big execs from Warner Brothers and Discovery were there, like they wouldn't have done this if it wasn't a work. So going into this, knowing this was a work, 2 count, the one Christian Jackson, they're both Christian, but whatever, kicked out. Yeah, everything about this was, but as much as the work this was, it's still an A+. Like I cannot fault it one bit. Great promo. Conveniently timed out to fit the segment, but great promo from MJF. Tag teams just scattered throughout watching this matchup. Jeff Hardy just played the whiskey last night here in LA. Let us know, though, all night long, your thoughts on MJF. Again, if you got random comments that come in your head later on, hit them up in the comments section. While I'm watching SmackDown or MLW, I'll type back at you and we'll talk. This whole thing is so fun. It has the fans talking, yes, and confused, yes. The Dave Meltzer wannabes confused and fighting with each other over what's going to work and what isn't. Exactly. This has all of us fighting with each other. I love it. In-house fighting because of a work. Is that not the best work then? Let me just say, MJF isn't even on the show, but he's a part of the show. I can never remember which is Nick and which is Matt, so it's not a big deal. It's not a diss on them. Fantastic tag team. Terrible actors, I will say. I cannot watch BTE. Knocking Eric like BTE. Eric really likes it. Abrahantes on the side there. He is just like, he should join Fast 10. He is rocking it like Vin Diesel would love it. He would hand that man a Corona with that gear on right there. Fast 10. Fast 10. Please be the end of that franchise. Get the fuck out of here. Going to space. Come on. How's everybody doing? Thanks again for joining the stream. Appreciate it. A lot of stuff going on in the network. We got the podcast coming up this weekend. We're going to talk more about that MJF stuff. Look at this. This is cool. This is what we get from them. These teams have fought many, many times, and they still find ways to just look at that. That was a sweet ass Canadian destroyer. Oh, still a kick out. Still a kick out. This is what we're getting on a Friday night. Leave it to these two teams to make this not seem like the B show. And I will say this: I love doing this every Friday with you. You guys are like my family here. I love it. Every Friday, we watch Rampage together and have fun. But AEW treats this like the B show, which they said they weren't going to do. Verbatim, they said that. Here we go. I would never let someone do this move. Okay. All right. This cannot end in a roll-up or any nonsense like that. Oh, nice. Anybody going to Money in the Bank, let me know. Let me know what happened when if you had the original tickets and then WWE allowed you to rebuy your tickets when they went to a smaller venue, because apparently Happy Corbin and Mad Camp Moss can't fill a fucking stadium. Adam Cole, baby. Who do you think has the better Bullet Club members, AEW or WWE? Let me know in the chat. Random question, but oh my gosh, Jericho. Here we go. Oof. Should have switched cameras a little earlier on there, but still another kick out. This match is going, we're at the 16-minute mark. That guy can't believe anything. Chemistry is beyond on point. I absolutely love these two teams together. I hate the Fight Forever champ, but hit it. Hit it. Bucks have been losing a lot. Kind of expect them to win this one. I think so. I think they have to, especially with Adam Cole winning with Britt Baker in the Owen Hart tournament. All right. All right. That's it. The Bucks take it with a BTE trigger on Ray Phoenix. There goes that. They got to win the hometown. They're not like WWE and have them lose in the hometown. Who's in the hometown this weekend? Oh, Mustafa Ali. He's losing because WWE hates giving people love in their own hometown. Oh, your mom and dad are here to watch? Oh, okay. You're enjoying the Kiss My Ass Club tonight. That's it. WWE. I think the show will be the Hell in a Cell pre-show for us. So we're going to do that like we did with the AEW pay-per-view this weekend. If you caught it, if you didn't catch it, catch our last episode. It's episode 111, but it is labeled like a pre-show because it's kind of what it was. We did predictions and everything else. But it is now time for news and rumors. So if you got any, let me know in the chats too. But let's just hit this up right here. W. Morrissey is no longer with Impact. He went out in a tag match this week. So who knows where he will wind up. He might wind up in AEW right here because, he has been here before. But that also impressed execs in WWE. So maybe he'll get offered something there. Or maybe he'll enter Battle Riot. Death Before Dishonor. This is actually going to happen in July. AEW people were told that this is going to happen. I think I should have written this down. I think like July 23rd, somewhere in that vein of July. But Death Before Dishonor will be happening. AEW's ROH. The pay-per-view will continue. No word yet on a TV deal. But next month, as we're at a commercial break here on Rampage, Death Before Dishonor is coming back next month. Reports are that Thunder Rosa is not happy. She has the MJF attitude that is not kayfabe. So I honestly don't blame her. We talked about her on the show every week. They kind of dog her out. Her last appearance on the Go Home show, they played her out all the Oscars with the music playing over before she was done with her promo. She wasn't really happy about it. Again, I don't blame her. Do not blame her. Vince McMahon. She's on SmackDown. She's on Raw, and now she's on SmackDown again. Lacey Evans back on SmackDown. Let me know if you're watching tonight if she showed up. Samoa Joe, our guy, again, one of my Mount Rushmores. Guy can do anything. Is going to play Sweet Tooth in the Twisted Metal TV show for Amazon. Unfortunately, he will not be doing the voice. Will Arnett will be doing the voice. I'm kind of sick of his voice, especially if you watch Reese's commercials. That's how played out his voice is. But we get Samoa Joe as Sweet Tooth. I'm excited for that. You got Nev Campbell and Anthony Mackie is starring in it. So excited for that. Also, Liv Morgan, she is starring in The Kill Room. So she'll be joining Uma Thurman, Samuel Jackson, Joe Manganiello, and all those others you can see in there. Good on Liv Morgan. Maybe she might not be on TV too much, so don't be too disappointed if she doesn't get a push this summer, but that is big time for her. That is a big movie, and I heard about this movie before she joined, so very happy for Liv. And a lot of people in wrestling, this is what you got to do. Go outside of wrestling. An article just about her joining is on Deadline and Variety, so that's a big move. Get your name out there. And all right, that's news and rumors. Let me know if you got anything. That's what's been going on. Again, we'll hear from Punk tonight. We don't know what Punk's going to say, what he's going to talk about, but we will find out. Samoa Joe's sweet tooth is too sweet. Yes, it is. Man, I think that just came out yesterday, but I'm very excited for that. Samoa Joe is also in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League as King Shark whenever the hell that game comes out. And I forgot to put the slide in there, but the makers of Gotham Knights put in their Twitter. They tweeted, sorry, I don't really use Twitter. They tweeted that their game has absolutely nothing to do with that CW show that had their trailer premiere this week. So they said, hey, that's not us. Don't confuse us. We're not that garbage. Let me know what you think about that show, The Gotham Knights. If you watched that trailer, I absolutely thought it was trash. Like really, really bad. They just made up characters. They're doing all this stuff. Not good. All right, we're back to the action on Rampage. I think Punk is going to come out now. Nope. It is time for Hobbs and the absolute Ricky Starks. They are coming out now. Hit him with the pose, pretty Ricky. Here it comes. He's looking around for it. It's coming. It's coming. The build up and oh, don't kiss that belt. Oh, he didn't do the pose. He'll do it when he hits the apron. All right, we'll find out who these two are facing. I'm sure the jobbers are already in the ring, but hey, you know, you got to do this. You got to get these guys on screen more. They're just attacking whoever the hell this is. They're just Hobbs with that Harlem Heat kind of gear on. I love Harlem Heat. I think they're one of they're on my Mount Rushmore of tag team wrestling. JT88. Have they said who is playing Calypso? I don't think so. And now he hits him with the pose. I don't. I it's out there. So if you look it up, it's out there. But I don't know who is. Powerhouse Hobbs should be Ajax. I like that. That's a good one, Get Joe. 544 days undefeated. What do you think about the ranks too? I do like that they reset it the year. I just all of a sudden someone can be on Dark and have 20 matches and be the number one contender. So I mean that's where it gets a little ridiculous to me. It makes sense, but it made sense more when AEW was starting out, where they said they weren't going to be sports entertainment. That's it. That's all right. I'm gonna try to find out who that is. See if Knock or Eric worked with either of these two jobbers. If you have any questions about being in the ring, Knock or Eric have been there. They've worked for Impact. Ask them on the show this weekend. It should be, I think, Sunday around. It'll be an hour before Hell in a Cell. So that's what you can expect. These two get along really well together, man. I like them. I really like this pairing a lot. They need to do a little bit more with Hook, even if it is they kind of like they treat Hook like Eddie Winslow's friends treated him when he was around Urkel. So you treat Hook like that when he's around Danhausen with Powerhouse Hobbs and everything like that. They're really saving this here for CM Punk addressing the AEW World Championship. I don't know what it's going to be, but I mean, if it's really big. All right, they're showing the match here from Double or Nothing. What do you guys think of that match? Did you think it was good? The internet was like, it was crap. It was genius. It was 6 stars. I think it was the right move to put the belt on Punk. I don't know. Lots of rumors, Jericho. Shut your damn mouth and get to it. All right. Women's match is up now. Let me know who you got for this. Is Bear Country still around? Yes, they're around when Hook needs someone to beat up. That's where Bear Country is. He beat up one of the guys from Bear Country twice on Rampage. This is it though. Jade Cargill is out, so cut the shit, Tony. I am so happy. I'll get his name right one of these days, but he is still Bivens to me. Bivens turned down a contract that was about $250,000 a year because he didn't want to be there. So I respect the hell out of him. All right. Knock made the comment before. We'll hear it now as Athena comes out. I don't like it. They mention people's names in the intro in a lot of their theme songs. All right, nice ovation. Oh, she got the little metal wings there. Retractable metal wings. Okay. All right. Look at that. Retractable wings for Athena, the fallen angel. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool addition to that character. Very different outfit from what I thought she would wear based on the comments she made about the thing that happened in NXT with the meeting about looking more like Mandy Rose. And honestly, the two women in the ring, their outfits look like they were done by the same person, which is fine. I mean, you're jobbing to the new former WWE talent. Yeah. Yeah. And it just sucks because she's someone who needs a push. AEW, WWE does this too. So let me just say wrestling in general does this. Otherwise, NWA and MLW don't really because they don't have enough people to do this. They always have two people that need a push in a match together. So then someone loses. You got to have people like, I know he's Ezekiel now, but Elias was perfect at that. He never needed the win. Get those keyboards ready and dusted off because I need you to be quick on the draw because we got trivia coming up the rest of the show, commercial break. We're almost at the halfway point. A lot of fun stuff. We got pop culture. We got where were these AEW people here in LA this week? They were all doing something fun with some kind of an organization or company. Athena, very Alexa Bliss like outfit, but again, Kiera Hogan and her have like the same top on. I'm so happy he's with Jade's brand. Oh, like paused by both women there. Nice Ontario crowd again. Ontario, California. This I do believe is absolutely sold out. Cut the shit, Athena. Don't mess with Jade. Still to come. They're not even saying it's the main event yet, the TNT belt. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be the TNT Championship or if it's going to be CM Red Velvet, one of my favorites in the last year. Growth. See growth with her. That's what I like. Mic skills, in-ring skills, everything. Excalibur keeping up the energy to make sure he sells. I like that. Do you think Athena can take the belt off Jay? Do you think it's too soon? I don't think so. I don't think it's the right move, in my opinion. But you know it is the right move. Plain trivia. Carnage Rage, if you are out there, and anyone else, who is this? Let me know in the chats. If you're not watching this live, just type in your answers as we go along. Be honest, and we'll see how good you are. And with some of these questions, I can't see you. I can't see if you're Googling anything. This, obviously, you can't really Google. But who is this? Who is this in this picture right here? Carnage Rage, you should know because both of us are raging about the outcome of Double or Nothing. This man did not appear. Carnage Rage laid down storyline after storyline for almost a year's worth. And JT, you think either Tony Storm or Hayter need that belt? I do believe that. You know they're going to run a program with Hayter, with Britt breaking up before they do that. Yeah. He's been really good. Any guesses on who this is right here? This is someone who maybe he dipped out for a bit. Carnage Rage has been talking about for weeks being the person to cost Punk leading into a match at the Forbidden Door. If that helps, maybe he still will be at the Forbidden Door. We don't know how his recovery is from his last injury, where he had one hell of a grueling match. Count it down after this next JCPenney's commercial. Appreciate the guess, but it is Kenta. Kenta should have cost CM Punk the match, or at least have shown up this week or next week. We don't know what's going to happen now, Punk, but this should have been the Forbidden Door match. Yeah, it is what it is. The Forbidden Door match. Let me know if you're excited for it. All right, what show just released the first 3 episodes of its 3rd season yesterday? A new show came on this weekend. Again, we're pop culture people. It's not going to be like 48 hours or anything like that. It's a pop culture fun show. What is a fun show that just released the first 3 episodes of its 3rd season yesterday? Well, we have picture-in-picture going on right now versus Athena on the ground, getting kicked by Kara Hogan. Let me know in the chats if you know what show this is. Season 3 just debuted the first 3 episodes yesterday. I like these Jurassic World commercials because it just shows that Americans need their big burgers while dinosaurs are roaming around, and then they're going to die because they had to get fat and diabetes first before being safe. All right, what show is it? What show just debuted yesterday, originally scheduled to debut today, but Amazon Prime said, nah, cut this shit. Put the first 3 episodes on there. If you don't watch it, that's fine. It is The Boys, season 3. I haven't started it yet. Eric hasn't started it yet. We're both going to wait till more episodes go on. All right, next question here as we are watching picture-in-picture of Rampage. People were in AEW, or celebrities were at AEW. So this good son was at Dynamite here in LA this week because he saved his brother Buzz's money. I got 3 references to movies that he was in. What celebrity am I talking about? Who was in, I think, the 2nd or 3rd row at Dynamite? And we're back to the action, so I will just get to the answer. It is Macaulay. Macaulay Culkin was at Dynamite here in LA this week. Back to the action. I guess was out of my wheelhouse. No problem. What is your wheelhouse? Let me know. Let me know what you're into. I am into a whole bunch of random shit, comic books, music of all kinds, pop culture, movies, all that stuff. Let me know. If you're out there, drop me links, or not links, whatever. Let me know what you're into. Is she going to the top? Yep. Crossbody. Baddie interference. Ooh, that was a little rough. Here we go. AEW really hammering in the advertisements. It's either DraftKings or State Farm these last couple weeks. On the apron, on the mat, on the outside of the ring. Taz and Excalibur do a really good job of selling everything, especially if there's something that seems a little botchy. Road Rager, is that the name of the show that's in St. Louis? Yeah, Road Rager, hair versus hair. I do believe Jericho is going to lose that one. He hasn't really been playing with his hair like he used to, making it look super, super pretty. But let me know who you think is going to lose that match. Again, I have Jericho losing that easily. Oh, the wizard shit's got to go. Becky Lynch mentions it on Raw. I like that cross kind of thing, and then she tweeted at Jericho later. Match continuing. We got more trivia during the commercials. If you don't know anything, that's fine. We're just playing. Just to kill time so we don't need to watch more JCPenney's and Carl's Jr.'s commercials. Ooh. Swan diving cutter. That is it. Athena takes it. Debut match. We knew she was gonna. Unfortunately, Hogan had to take the job. Hogan still needs wins too, and just picking them up on dark elevation don't count. It's about exposure on main TV. That's where people learn who other people are. They're not gonna go to a YouTube show for that. I have yet to ever catch an episode of NXT fucking whatever that up down is. Not up down down. That is great with Xavier Woods. Cut the shit. Jade's out of there. All right, Punk is next. What do you think the announcement is? CM Punk is next. House of Black segment coming up now. Really not the biggest fan of their booking lately, and I really hate that Julia Hart angle. Let's see how she works here. They missed the boat on when they should have done this. Oh, they put masks on them now. We gotta talk a little differently, Julia. Not the worst though. Kind of dropped out of pop culture. I watch only a few films a year that might interest me, and maybe a show every now and then. I read weird fiction, Lovecraft type stuff, watching wrestling, and play guitar. Nice. I used to play guitar. All right. Let's see what he has to say. Why am I just taking that off? CM Punk coming out now to address the crowd. Eric Bischoff is there? Shush. Let me know what you mean by that, because I thought Eric and AEW weren't on the best terms. CM Punk coming out. Does he still have that limp? If you go back and watch, he got that limp doing the stage dive at Double or Nothing. Yeah. People were saying he shouldn't have been doing that for a while, but he kept doing it, I think, because people said he couldn't or shouldn't do it. Got a little pissed off at MJF for burying New Japan Pro Wrestling like he did, even though I'm a Noah guy. I still appreciate you, New Japan. He did kind of bury it, and that's kind of a bad sell for the pay-per-view because, again, you're trying to bring in new fans. So I get it, but also you got to watch that stuff on TV, especially when you have a partnership with them coming up in weeks. Probably injured and then interim title. Or yeah, I hope no interim titles. Just have a tournament. No interim titles here. Let's see what CM Punk has to say. I honestly hope it's no interim titles. I hate that. I know they just got done doing double tournaments, but just do a tournament over the summer. When's their next pay-per-view? Is it September? Because you could do the championship thing then. Depends on how long he's going to be out too. I mean, if he's going to be out for a little bit of time, I mean, look at Roman. Roman's not going to be on TV for. He's not going to be there Sunday. He's not going to be there for Money in the Bank because it's a smaller venue now, so they're making less at the gate. SummerSlam. This is the next time you're going to see Roman. So probably do Riddle or something then, and then do Drew at the Castle. But they're doing that just fine. They could just have him chill. Let's see what he has to say right here. God, please tell me he's not going to vacate the title after he won it. I know. Obi-Wan, I got to get into that. I really got to get into that. So nice. You're spelling it right twice. There we go. He's tearing up. Oh, you're good. You're good. Punk, I don't know how good he is right now. We'll see. It's weird to see who all knows about this on Twitter. I just heard about it maybe an hour before going live on air here tonight. This could be another heel switch too. We don't know. Big chance for him. Young Rock. I love Young Rock. It has this very adult swimish humor to it, but it's safe to watch with kids. I love it. It just got picked up for another season too. Here we go. This is what happens when they don't have Kent to come out, Carnage. Man, he cannot be vacating already. The Summer of Punk. Could he heel turn this? He could heel turn this. Him being with FTR, they were all very cocky on Wednesday. Macaulay, he was in the games that we played during the commercial break. Yep, just like that. All right, good news and bad news. That's never a good thing. Let me know how my mic is if it sounds okay. Brand new mic I'm using. Yeah, especially that scene where he pushed the thing off the bridge. That's messed up. What? She's smiling. I mean, they can't. If this is a downer moment, they obviously can't send the crowd home with this. But I mean, it's only 1 hour show in Ontario. You know they have dark matches after. See a dentist, man. That dude's chitlets were messed up. The Summer of Punk. Is it over? Is it a heel turn? If Punk acted this well in his horror movies, he probably never would have came back to wrestling. There it is. Oh no. Man. Did you try like 9 of those? I wonder what kind of surgery he needs. It's got to be leg injury. This is going to mess up the MJF stuff. This was all part of the work. This isn't a work. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying CM Punk was part of the grand scheme of the work because MJF was going to do CM Punk's storyline. Roman Reigns, acknowledge the fact that you can go weeks without having your champ on TV. I'm going to hand it to Dax because we used to ride dirt bikes together. Whatever his tweet was. Man, people really want that Katsuyori Shibata versus Bryan Danielson match. But you have to wonder about the status of Shibata's skull. Yeah. Who'd you put Bryan Danielson with? Just like right now, out of the blue, for Forbidden Door. Appreciate that, JT. First time using it out the box. My other one died on me, but now I get pretty colors. So it's like a Nike t-shirt, but okay. It's like a fabulous song. Okay. GD it. First off, no. All right, sucks if you're a CM Punk fan, but Best in the world, he hasn't been that in a long time. The game has changed so much since he was last wrestling. Also, Samoa Joe is not injured that bad. He's just taking time off to film Twisted Metal. We know that, baby. Unfortunately, Will Arnett is the voice piece for him, not Samoa Joe himself, who does voice work. Unreal. All right, let's do some more trivia while we're at the commercial breaks. Let me know your thoughts on the CM Punk situation in the chats. Happy Death Day director Christopher Landon will be working on a remake of what 1990 horror flick? I'll give you a hint. It involves, I'm going to say insects, but I know someone's going to be, actually, those aren't insects, so there's something else. So, yeah, let me know. We're just playing some trivia to kill some time in between commercial breaks. So, just random guesses, 1990 horror flick. It's also a comedy, in my opinion. The guy who did Happy Death Day. Fat Laces, welcome to the party, pals. What happened to my cucumber melon Punk? Oh, Punk. I don't know. Punk. What a weird situation. I don't know why they're not letting Samoa Joe voice Sweet Tooth. He's done a great job with people like Pratikin from Transformers and King Shark from Suicide Squad. And he's also on the Loud Family. I can't remember. He's on something else. All right. Any guesses on this 1990 horror flick that is getting a remake from the guy who did Happy Death Day? Commercial break as Punk is talking about taking his car to O'Reilly and getting a wheel fixed. Since we're running out of time, Arachnophobia is getting a remake, folks. I don't know why. All right, and again, AEW stars were here in LA before Dynamite this Wednesday. Which AEW member took a pic flipping off Vince's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Who was it from AEW this week before the show at the Forum that flipped off Vince McMahon's star, which I didn't know he had? Tremors. Oh man, I don't think they can remake that. They keep making sequels to it, but and also I think the guy who's in all those sequels just passed away recently. I love Tremors. Kevin Bacon. Carnage got it. Max Caster took time out of his day. I'm glad he didn't touch the thing because these things are filthy here in Hollywood. I'll just say that. Max Caster, Vince McMahon. What Marvel show comes out next weekend on Disney Plus? Getcho agrees, Fat Laces. Join the community. If you haven't subscribed, please join. I love the communication between everyone here. I absolutely love our community here. And we got the podcast this weekend. It's going to be your pre-show to Hell in a Cell. That just killed my voice. What Marvel show's coming out next week? Premiere just happened not far from here this past week. No, that comes out later this year. It is a female superhero, though. Let me riddle you this. What do you think of the She-Hulk CGI? They need some tweaking on that. Even the Hulk looks a little off. Actually, the Hulk looks very off. But we got to get going because of time. It is Ms. Marvel that pops off. Yep. You got it, Carnage. Next weekend on Disney Plus. Very fun storyline in the comics. Try to read the very first, at least 7 to 10 episodes, comics of that. What WWE star was Grand Marshal for NASCAR last Sunday? This is why she wasn't on TV. No, we just talked about her in news and rumors. With certain people, you got to watch when you say the word grand around them. Who was it? Which WWE superstar? Fat Laces got that one too. Mark Henry is on right now. I don't watch it at all either, but I'll just get to it again for time. Lacey Evans, who is now back on SmackDown. We don't know where she's going. She's got sad stories to tell. She was the Grand Marshal for NASCAR right here. Mark Henry interviewing him. Matt Sydal out again. Can Dante Martin just go? Can the man just have matches by himself? All right. Stranger Things Season 4, Episode 2 features the theme song of what AEW talent? Think who has actual pop songs. Think of when Stranger Things takes place. It took place during this scene. She has done NASCAR stuff before. Good choice, though, Fat Laces. Let me know if you're watching Stranger Things, too. I just watched the second episode yesterday, so the dialogue is very tough to listen to. Everyone either shouts or is just I don't know. Very tough to watch. I've been told the series gets better as it goes, but as Mark Henry is interviewing everyone right here, you had that one right, JT. Stranger Things. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Max Caster's theme song, but it is Max Caster who's flipping off Vince McMahon's star. Which AEW talent has their song. It looks like there's been enough. He says, I'm sorry, I got to come back for this one. It's time for the main event. Mark Henry. It looks like there's been enough talk. Like, he's gone. Scorpio's gone. He's left. He's hung up the phone. It is beyond that. All right. If you haven't watched it, that's fine. It's Jungle Boy's song, who is in Stranger Things in that scene right there. All right. I need to play catch up, but I do love Miley Bobby Brown. Hot Ones episode. I'll have to watch that. I think the only one I've ever seen of Hot Ones is Sasha Banks. All right. Someone else was at Dynamite. Someone else involved in wrestling, but is a celebrity. He knows what you did last summer, Wednesday at Dynamite, because he's all that. Which celebrity was at Dynamite sitting seats away from Macaulay Culkin? Who was at Dynamite? What celebrity who is involved in wrestling? It is not Melissa Joan Hart. It is a he, so I guess I can't really. I'll give you another hint. He used to work for a wrestling company. He used to work with Vince himself. Here we go. Scorpio Sky with the LA themed look, the LA themed TNT title. Which celebrity am I talking about here? That is it. You got it. Freddie Prinze Jr. Look at that. Now you can see him right there, sitting seats away from Macaulay. Oh, Macaulay, I left you home alone and you got into the liquor cabinet. All right. Fat Lace has got it as well. I will also take totally wrong answers if pop culture isn't your thing and you just want to play along. This right here, as Scorpio Sky makes his way to the ring, is going to be part of Deceased, a multi-cover event all across DC this summer. So they're doing random stuff like this. What is this an homage to? What other comic cover is this an homage to? Brian versus Evil. There you go, Getcho. I'll take that. Forbidden Door match right there from Getcho. What comic covers, technically, is this an homage to? DC is doing multiple covers for random things. Harley Quinn is getting a cover that represents the first Batman comic book. This is Deceased. Again, I'm begging you, Tony, have Samoa Joe kick the ever-living piss out of Scorpio Sky and have him win the TNT Championship because I'm sick of American Top Team. Telling you, Carnage, you're not going to get your way because of Tony Khan's ROH plans. And again, Supercard of Honor is taking place the 20-something of next month. So that pay-per-view is on, but no TV deal has been reached yet. What comic book cover from the 90s is this playing homage to? I'll give you another hint. It's playing homage to a Marvel cover that had multiple covers that did this whole thing. So let me know. As Dante Martin gets taken down by Scorpio Sky. Jericho yelling stuff into the mic. Let me know if you know the answer. What 90s cover? Otherwise, I can just get to it right away if you want. Fat Lace has got it. Yeah, there you go. I knew someone had it. I knew it. I knew it. Well, damn, at least they could change the damn logo because it looks like the Monday Night Raw logo. I didn't see the logo for it. I'll have to look that up. But yes, it is the X-Men side by side. You can see it there, Darkseid and Magneto. Nice job, Fat Laces. And I have all those covers, including the one that has all of them together. X-Men #1, the X-Men line. The relaunch was X-Men #1 with the multiple covers. All right, which 3 AEW talents were on G4's Attack of the Show? They were on with the woman on the left. I'll give you a hint. One of them is very obvious, and it's not Kenny Omega. One of them did commentary earlier tonight. One of them is a joke character, if you will. G4 is not the same. Okay, so to be fair, I really, really don't like whatever G4 has turned into. I catch a little bit of it here and there on my feeds because I know some people that work over there. But If they ask me what I thought of something, I kind of don't comment on it because I don't want to be rude. I'll just say that. One of the people did commentary tonight. I'll make it easy for you. One of them is a goofy character in AEW, and one of them was women's champion. So one did commentary during the elite match. Okay, JT88's got it. One of them was Danhausen. That's one of them. We got two more, a women's title holder, and also we have someone who did commentary earlier in the night as Dante Martin is getting beat in the middle of the ring by Scorpio Sky. Danhausen was one of the three, a women's champion, and someone who did commentary earlier in the night. Not Dr. Britt Baker. Good choice. Good choice. I'll give you a hint. That's a very good choice based on who the other male is. So another woman, and I'll say this woman gets thrown into the women's title picture right after someone new wins the belt. Almost every time. And it goes nowhere. Not Jade. AEW Women's Championship, not TNT. The other guy used to be in NXT. And he did commentary earlier tonight. Baby. JT, you got it. Nyla. And I just got to move on because I got so many more of these. There they are. Attack of the show with whoever that influencer is right there from G4. Adam Cole, baby. Who is on the cover of EA's Madden? Back to that X-Men cover. Fuck all day, man. Wolverine was in the brown and black costume. Yes. This was like a remake of that. So this is just like the full one. I can only grab certain images online when I do these to work with Google. So just a heads up on that. Maybe next week, Fat Laces, I'll actually just dig these out and I'll just show them on air. One of my favorite series. And then it got a little bit too, I'll say Age of Ultron kind of killed me on X-Men in the 90s. All right, as we're back to the action here. Who is on the cover of EA's Madden 23? Drunk Joe Namath. I fucking love that. He looks drunk on here, and you're kind of in the same ballpark. I'll say that year-wise. Fat Laces, I think I might bring those out next week. Let me know, too, on the channel. If there's anything you want us to do on the channel, let us know. But I don't know if you guys read the Amalgam series in the 90s. It was DC and Marvel together. They did a co-op thing. I was kind of thinking of doing something with that while reading it on air. So if you guys haven't seen it, it's kind of cool. You have people fighting each other. And I don't know if anyone's going to get this one because if you just ask me regular, I wouldn't either. It's John Madden looking like Jonathan Taylor Thomas. John Madden looks like he's going to pick you up from soccer practice. Hey, guys. All right. Jeff Hardy and Kazarian both played the Whiskey Go-Go last night. Who made a special guest appearance? Me and the guys totally forgot this was happening. $30 a ticket, and you got a meet and greet with them. But who showed up? Who randomly showed up? If you think about who in AEW is musical, it's very easy or it can be a little complex. Depends if you overthink it. But let me know. Trivia for you. That's me. Who did Hogan bury and win the title from first when he first joined WCW in the early 90s? Oh, good question. If anyone knows the answer to that, on the right track. Oh man, I should know this. I should know this. I should know this. Oh, kick out right there. If anybody knows this, feel free to answer JT88's question. Again, I can't see you Google anything. As far as this goes, we should have gone. Side note, back in the day, I played the Whiskey. Chris Jericho showed up last night at the Whiskey to yell and scream into a mic. I'm sure he made some poor bar back at the Whiskey put his name up in the marquee because he's so full of himself. All right. During yesterday's State of Play event, what fighting game announced a sequel? Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Clay Fighters, or Killer Instinct? Let me know in the chats. If you watched PlayStation's State of Play event or if you just kind of brushed up on the news, very boring stuff coming out of it. But what fighting game is getting another sequel? More kickouts by Scorpio Sky. Not too much of a banger, I'll say that. Vader, okay. Man, Boy Meets World's very own Vader. All right, you got me on that one. Damn. I will say at the time, I did not have cable, so I did not watch WCW at that time. I only knew of his Chef Boyardee stuff. Clay Fighters would be cool, but it's not. It's going to be one of the top two. Street Fighter 6 is coming out. TNT Championship remains where it is. Scorpio Sky. He keeps it. So that's it. That was the match. Dante Martin loses to Scorpio Sky. It's going to finish up some trivia as Rampage is finishing up. Thank you all for joining. What horror-themed movie studio did Bunny and Blade visit here in LA? If you want to Google, if you know what that movie is, that is the studio that owns the rights to that. That is Puppet Master. Very obscure studio that I sometimes forget about. Again, we're running out of time. I don't want to keep you guys. I don't know what you guys got going on. Full Moon Features. They visited that while they're here in LA. A lot of people did a lot of cool stuff here. Last one. Eric beat Knott in a match at a Q&A in front of Paige and this swinger who crashed Dynamite this week here in LA. Who's the celebrity I'm talking about? Who do we have a moment with? Who did Eric win a championship belt from in front of Paige and this co-star, if you will, about 3 years ago at our last job? This is one hell of a night. Eric's birthday is what this was. Do you know who the celebrity is as Rampage winds down? All right, Dynamite this Wednesday. There are no guesses. I'm just going to get to it because of time restraints. There you see it. Vince Vaughn. Again, he's there with another celebrity. He was just in Cruella and Black Klansman. You can see Eric on the left there with Paige and Vince Vaughn. What a night. And in the middle, you can see Knock taking a super kick, a backward super kick. Great stuff. Awesome stuff. Fun stuff. Thank you guys. I had a lot of fun today. So that is it. That has been the show. Again, if you're not watching this live, let us know what you thought of everything. A lot of stuff happened tonight. It's the CM Punk situation. A lot of stuff went down. We're discussing MJF. We're going to talk about that on the show this week. We'll obviously be talking about the CM Punk situation from tonight on the show. So make sure you subscribe. You can be a part of the show live. We read this stuff live on air, and we read your comments. With anything you want to talk about, comment. If you're bored or lonely, just start commenting. We'll comment back. So that's it. We're the West Coast Podcast. Thank you for tuning in to this stream of Rampage. For Knock Eric, I am Zach. Have a great weekend and be excellent to each other. Have a good night, everyone.